Well, this is the day the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Good afternoon. This is Pastor Mitchell, servant leader here at the Trinity AME Zion Church in the beautiful city of Greensboro, the state of North Carolina, coming to you with a midweek moment. Yes, I missed you last week. Took some time, yes, to catch my breath, and I'm thankful that not only have I caught my breath, but I'm so grateful that the breath has caught me. Hallelujah. I thank God that the Spirit of God, the breath of God, continues to give strength as we continue to serve this present age. And I'm grateful to be back with you this week as we share together. And I'm also happy to announce that I've just been reassigned as pastor of the Trinity AME Zion Church here in Greensboro. And I want to thank God for one more year. Yes, one more year to get it right. I've received my 10th assignment to this beautiful congregation of believers. And I am so honored and humbled to be servant leader here. Thank you, Bishop Battle, for the trust you've placed in me to give me one more year to serve the people of God. And I will, to the best of my ability, give that which has been given to me and to release the treasure that I believe God has entrusted in this earthen vessel, so that the excellency of the power, Paul says it, may be of God and not me and not us. It's true. It's not about us. It's for us. It comes through us, but it's all about Him. And I thank God that I am a part of salvation history. I'm a part of God's sovereign plan for God's good earth. So God bless you. Thank you, Trinity, for a wonderful conference year. And I look forward to what God is going to release us to do and the power that God is going to release in us that will flow through us to the glory of God. Listen, I want to thank all of our ministry volunteers who helped on last week as we had our food giveaway. Thanks to all of you. I saw the pictures of persons who were here. I saw the video footage. Y'all were wonderful. I love you so much. Thank you, volunteers. Not calling any names. Just want to thank those. You know who you are. And the Bible is true. God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have shown in His name, in that you minister to the saints and do minister. That's Bible, as my great-grandmother would say. That's Bible. And I thank God that the Bible is still true. God still rewards faithfulness and those who give in the Lord's name. So thank you guys for sharing with our food giveaway on last week. May God bless you as we continue to do this. We hope to do this every single month, as often as we can, with the resources that have been entrusted to us. So thank you so very, very much. Listen, we're getting ready for Sunday, and as we make our way to Sunday, I want to thank our guest preacher from last Sunday, Sister Angelica Sweat. Daughter, you were awesome. God spoke a word to you. God spoke a word through you, and the people of God were blessed and helped. So I want to thank God. Angelica is one of my students. Now she's a graduate of Hood Theological Seminary, but she is a tremendous preacher, and I pray God will continue to release God's power in her life as she preaches the gospel of Jesus Christ. We get ready for this week, and we've been laboring during our morning manna. We've been laboring under the theme, standing before the mirror of life, and we've been talking about getting the logs out of our eye so that we can focus clearly on what it is that is essential for living. And we've been talking about how to remove things, how to stand in the mirror, stand before the mirror of life, look at what is there, examine our lives, monitor our lives, listen, in the words of Frederick Buechner, listening to our lives. And we've been having a wonderful time just having that moment of reflection. And I want to ask the question to all of us: what in your life needs to change? No, not who in your life needs to change. What in your life needs to change? I know that's a difficult question to answer, but I want you to take time to really reflect on that. Because we can never talk about mercy and grace without dealing with our own self, the self, ourselves. Yes, the sinfulness of ourselves, yes, the selfishness that we all sometimes operate out of. What's really essential for us to have this real moment and conversation with life is that we be honest with ourselves. And then, yes, after being honest with ourselves, in the words of the late Bishop Alfred Gilbert Dunstan Jr., then we make the honest changes that an honest heart demands. That we make the honest changes that an honest heart demands. Listen, we're saved and loved. We're loved and saved by God through Jesus Christ. And the Spirit's presence within us reminds us of what and who has made this life possible. You have so much to live for. You have so much to live for. I'm going to say it again. You have so much to live for. And I don't want you going around living in condemnation. Talked about it. We have to move from condemnation to consecration. We've been set apart, and God has called us out to be the people who understand clearly that the love of God is the only reason why we're still here. That the love of God is the capacity to live beyond condemnation and really live in consecration to the glory of God. So that's what we're talking about this week. Getting ready for Sunday morning, getting ready for worship. I look forward to sharing the word of the Lord with you this coming Sunday morning as we continue to move out of the places and spaces that keep us bound and to live fully in the power of God's Spirit. And that sometimes requires us getting out of our heads, coming out of our spaces where we overthink things, where we're sitting around trying to work our way into where we think we ought to be. You hear me? Where we think we ought to be. The mind of Christ reminds us that every moment that God gives is a moment to cherish, to hold, and to be held by. And so we're going to be talking about that more Sunday. Look forward to seeing you. We'll be having 2 services. We'll have a virtual service that will be released at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. And then we'll have our Park and Praise service, which will begin at 10 a.m. Parking begins at 9 a.m. We look forward to you being here with us. And again, Trinity members, remember, if you are communing virtually, you can pick up your communion elements on Saturday, June the 5th, from 12 noon to 1 p.m. If you're going to commune on campus with us Sunday morning, just simply come on campus. The elements will be given to you as you come on campus, and we will make sure all of those who wish to commune will have elements to share in the Lord's Supper. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday morning. I look forward to us being in space together real soon. We're excited because our relaunch committee is now meeting, and we are very intentional about setting out guidelines and sending forth guidelines on how we're going to do it. We have not yet released a date, but we're close to that point. So Trinity, get ready to engage in some town hall meetings. We will be doing some town hall meetings to talk about it. And of course, those town hall meetings will be virtual, and we will be giving you information as to when that will take place. But in the meantime, stay peaceful. Stay peaceful. God orders our steps and our stops. And we're going to make sure that everything we seek to do will be done with excellence, will be done in order, and will be done in a spirit of love to the glory of God. God bless you. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves, please. And may God's peace and blessings be yours this day and always.